Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to Silksong. So I didn't do as much grinding as I had hoped to, just because it got kind of repetitive. But if you guys want to kind of see what I was doing, if you stop by this bench, get a little bit of silk. I'm using Reaper's Crest because that's just the most convenient one that I could find. Run over here once you see that bench. Out this already. If they do that, it's a little more difficult, but then you get a nice chunk of money and some shards there. Then you just run back. The only downside is if the second sentinel appears and fights, then you do have to rest twice for the enemy to respawn, which is unfortunate, but I also just had Longclaw on because it's convenient to have. I tried the snitch pick, but I'm still fairly certain that it goes based off of how much that the enemy normally drops. You can see I was using the Thief's Mark as well. It's fairly easy to do without getting hit, so I wasn't worried about that. Okay. But with all that acquired, let's get first spool fragment. So we have one more spool fragment. How much money do I have left? And I can get the spool extender too, so we can see how much this does. And that's actually all of the tools in the game. Nice. Let's see how much of a difference that makes. Like that, we'll just throw that on instead of bolt filament. That's like an extra skill's worth. That's not horrible. I think reserve bind is probably better overall, but that's certainly not bad. Alright. I don't know what else to put on. I'm just going to put that on for now. But there we go. Okay. Now that we've done that, we've got everything from this shop, which is good. I'm not sure what this is. It seems important, though. I think we have most of this. Yeah, we've only got a few more enemies. So one thing I do want to look at doing this episode is going back up through the cradle and just seeing if there is, if that up there was a boss, and also I found out that there's a little secret over there that I missed. I believe that is the last mask fragment that I need, if I remember correctly. I remember I marked it for a specific reason, but so I do have 3 or 4 mask fragments, so I only need one more of each of these, and I should be maxed out on all of the upgrades in the game, which is pretty sick. Unless there's certain tools that can be upgraded further, but I've got all of the tools. I do need one more memory locket. Maybe that's what was there. I don't know. I don't know where the last memory locket will be, which is unfortunate. I would like to get all of the memory lockets, but without further ado, I guess let's get to work. So, I don't know if I want to go do the cradle thing now, or if I want to go start with that stuff. Crap. Both are gonna suck to some extent. Let's go do the cradle thing. That seems like it'll be fairly difficult, so. Getting that over with seems like a good plan. Gotta remember where the hole is. I think it's right here. No, it's right there. Okay. Secret? No, it doesn't look like it. One thing that sucks about going back up to the cradle after you, where's the way up? Right in the middle? After you come down here, it's a really long route back. Really? Oh my lord, Hornet. I might honestly die before I get there at this rate. It should be like right here, I think? Almost. Close enough. Can I... Nope, I have to... go straight up here. Oh, yeah, that's how I get up here. Been a while, give me a break. Right up there? There it is. I'm gonna do all this and it's gonna turn out that I needed to do it at a different time. I don't have enough silk to heal. Oh my lord, it wouldn't. He prepped the attack before I even got there. Okay, I'm grabbing Wanderers for the time being. Give me the Sawtooth. I could prep some silk, but that's fine. Yeah, here's Second Sentinel. It's just gonna beat this dude up. Second Sentinel shows up. He activates the energy, and then you kind of have to deal with them. which is annoying enough as is. But is it right here? Yep. I don't have the multi-binder on, do I? Really? You know what I don't understand? I've seen people complain that some of the later traps deal three masks of damage. I haven't seen a single mask later game, or a single trap later game that deals more than one mask. I'm not sure what people are talking about, because most of the traps actually get weakened as you get stronger. As you get stronger. This way, up, here, here, light. If it turns out that I'm doing something wrong here, I am going to be upset. Over camp collapse. Wait, what is that? Over camp? What camp? It's right here, I think? Heck yeah, first try. Really? I wish there was a tool for increasing just the amount of silk you can generate per hit. That would be amazing. Okay, now, depending, this may or may not be good, this may or may not be bad, I don't know. We're gonna get a reserve bind. Seriously? Mostly because one reserve bind is equal to a little bit extra. Okay, hold on, I'm going back. I need the hook. Oh my lord. need to have the hook on for this. This is gonna be a pain if I don't have it. Injector band doesn't really matter for this. Druid's Eye could be helpful. Okay. Let me regen myself. Okay, now I can rest on any of these for as long as I deem necessary, which will just come massively in handy. I don't know what that little side did. So I'm just gonna... Oh my lord. There was no dust. That's not fair. still could go up. What? Really? Ow. Lord, this is gonna be annoying. I wasn't. Why did I drop so fast? Why do they do that? Why when you first... Why do you drop when I jump? Come on. If they can deal damage to you so easily, why'd you put them all right next to each other? That seems a little bit unfair. Yeah, there was no way I was getting through that without getting hit. You clung to the wall. Why didn't you cling to it? Good news is I hit a wall with a window. Health back. Die yet. I do not like this area. Are you kidding? I was moving to the left, and it just pushed me to the right. Shouldn't the hardest part of a platforming section be the platforming? I tapped jump. Lightly tapped. What the heck? Okay, cool. So if you miss a single jump, you're just doomed to fall for a while. Don't like that they completely close off the only spot to stand. Really annoying. Kinda like the delay to double jump. I can understand a small delay for the double jump, but it feels like a lot anytime you actually are platforming. I wasn't moving that way, game. Oh my lord. Platforming's not difficult. I can see what I need to do, no problem. It's just that making sure Hornet jumps the right amount and at the right time. There, because if I do that, she'll mantle up it regardless of whether or not there's spikes. Unless there's a lip. So I can't just... I don't know what I was doing there. I can't just inch up the wall, which sucks. Because how am I supposed to do that? That and the harpoon distance never feels like it's the right amount when outside of combat. When you're just using it for platforming like there was no way I was going to make that without additional movement. Even with a double jump, you cannot make that. You have to be holding and ready to dash just in case, which you shouldn't need to. I wasn't even moving that direction. Hornet's just doing whatever she wants at this point. Look at that. I double jumped and couldn't make that. really hope there's a checkpoint somewhere along the way. Like a proper... checkpoint, a rest spot, where you can recover stealth without having to deal with those annoying worm things. Really? Really now? Spike, she moves forwards when she does that, which causes problems. Oh, whatever. Okay, there was no way for me to avoid getting hit there, realistically. I was clung to that wall. Oh my lord, Hornet refuses to grab that wall. I love that the one rest area you get here is horrible. Because no matter what, you're gonna get hit by something in this stupid little boss. See, like, that one didn't have any smoke, and it came anyway. I'm gonna die because I need to heal, but to heal you have to do these stupid things. They don't give you a bonus damage, which, I mean, fair, but also, really? Not even one? I mean, they give you the one at the very beginning. Not a single one during the challenge. Like, I can understand making something difficult, but I think there should be one bench at the head. But I doubt there's going to be one. There's a total of 2 actual benches in wild water. Why would they make a difficult, quote-unquote, parkour section where, honestly, the parkour isn't even the problem, it's all the enemies in the area? I don't know, just... I feel... I feel like these guys shouldn't be able to damage you simply because they're basically just a platform. And the fact that they can damage you means you can get insta-kills because you're trying not to get killed. Like, look at this crap. I bounce off them and then I take damage anyway. I had to reset there because... What are you supposed to do for that section? Because if you time it in the slightest bit wrong, you're... Like, are you supposed to get enhanced air mobility at some point? Did I miss an important step somewhere? Okay, or don't double jump until a full second after the input. Okay, so even when you bounce off of them, they hit you. What kind of crappy design is that? You can't... How? What? Am I missing something here? Am I missing something, or is that section really poorly designed? Okay, once again, there was no smoke, no indicator there. But... Cool. Cool. Can we just... I'm spending more time trying to gather the silk to heal than actually heal. If it's a rest spot where it's supposed to heal, why is it almost impossible to actually heal? No, I don't mean, oh, I have not gotten any healing out of this. No, I've gotten healing, but I instantly lose all of it because all of these things deal double damage. Of course. They hit you no matter where you are, it seems like, which is just stupid. Two of them can spawn and instantly wall off this entire area, and then of course anytime two of them do spawn, the one on the bottom goes. So the only thing you can do is you have to have Reaper Crest, and you have to hit from, or I guess maybe Shaman could work too. Why would you use Shaman for parkour? Cool, I was holding to the left that entire time. Huh? Please explain that. No, somebody explain that to me right now. How did it hit me? That should be more than enough proof that some of the hitboxes in this game are complete bull. I wasn't even in the section that the enemy was in, and it was hitting me. Really? I do not like these things. My double jump's gone, so I've got to fall back down for however long. Why is that a spot that you can get hit by the frickin' thing? Like, I don't understand why the area where there's no spikes is an area where the spikes hit you. What? Well, it was better fall, and I guess I had to fall anyway because I got hit and missed my... The fact that a bounce doesn't even carry you halfway to the next one, you have to double jump every freaking time. And if you don't double jump, oh well, guess what? Too bad, you're gonna get hit regardless. Now you're gonna get 5 minutes below you. If I die during this again, I'm switching over to Wanderer's Grip because I feel like I'll have more success with that. I hate that. I hate those. Like... Huh? I just would like to mention the fact that anytime you double jump, before actually going up, you go down a fair bit, which seems kinda silly, especially if there's spikes or something nearby. You go down so much when you don't want to. Hello? I cannot tell you the amount of times I just pressed space and got no response. Look at that, they just hit right out of range. There was no indicator that that other one was coming. What do you do when there's no indicator? There wasn't any time to move. They literally wall you off the entire time, so healing is just out of the question. I just... I don't like this. This sucks. Don't want to sprint fast, so I'm going to put that on. That'll be better. Those take way too long to frickin' regrow. That is a personal opinion, but this is the only area on the map where those exist, and they take like a whole 5 seconds to regrow. And like, I get it, it's to keep you from just sitting on them, so that you actually have to move through the area, but still. Why? I don't like that Needle can have plenty of clearance, but then Hornet decides that, oh yeah, no, my hitbox is double the size of my body. I just do not like this area's design, I guess, because, oh my god, I just lost my moss berry. It activated, it fully filled, and then it just ceased to exist. Right, weighted belt. Wait, no, I have weighted belt. I'm still getting pushed. Because you can't do that while you're high. which means you gotta do it while you're low. But you don't have time to do it while low, because if you dash to get the distance necessary, oh, now you slam into the spike wall. If you don't dash, you've gotta time it perfectly so that you don't end up slamming into the spikes. Great job, Hornet. That's it. Great job, Hornet. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Yeah, I'm still getting moved backwards despite having weighted belt on. What the heck? Weighted belt's a scam. It doesn't actually do anything. Sure, apparently I dropped mid-harpoon, I guess. Great, great. No, I love this. I hate this so much. Weighted belt doesn't work on these guys, so that was a complete waste of a tool slot that I couldn't even use anything else for. Why am I getting 4 silk now? Why does my silk amount just randomly fluctuate? My silk hearts are, like, bugged or something. No, wind it back just a little bit. It hit the thing, meaning I was on the wall, meaning I should have immediately clung to it because I've got the hook. I've got the grip. So, why the heck did you not grip it? Because I was holding to move that direction the whole time. And of course, they position everything just right, so you can't even cheese most of this as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who's done it, but I'm gonna be really pissed if I go all the way to the top of this, and it was a complete waste, and I don't even get like an achievement or anything to say that I did it. If I don't get at least an achievement, I will be very unhappy. Why did everything just speed up? No, go back to the pace that it was at. Those guys are moving significantly faster. I do not appreciate that. Cool. Right, forgot I can't jump straight up. Great! I love having plenty of clearance and then having no clearance at the same time. I love silksong, but some of the sections suck, honestly. Like, each of the areas is supposed to have some kind of gimmick, or something along those lines. Hello, I've been holding the down key this entire time. I love that bumping a rock is the same as bumping a spike. I don't know why all my movement is being staggered, but sure. We don't have a single thing in this game that doesn't deal damage. So unfair. Except for the... No, we don't even got the fleas. I'm not doing this today. I am not dealing with this any longer. This episode is not getting uploaded. This is bull crap. Okay, no, it's gonna get uploaded. But I am not. I am done with this stupid challenge. Because no matter how I do it, it always seems to say, nah, screw you, and throw in some bullcrap. I don't care if the last memory lock is up there. I don't care if I get some cool memento out of it right now. I will come back to this in like a year or something. I am just not dealing with this bullcrap. It's so easy to leave, but it's so hard to actually get anywhere. Can they not get to me at all? Do I have to walk all the way back home? Back to Songclave, or... There we go. Okay, we're going... Let's go get the thing in Mount Faye. I don't even know what that area is called. It doesn't have a name. They didn't even give it a name. That's how little they care about that area. I don't really anything I need to worry about doing damage, so I should be fine with. Oh, you can cancel that. Okay, that'll put me up here. Okay. I think right under the bench. does have a bench right above where I need to be so far. Okay, so go back down and go across. And I need to figure out how to get up. I don't remember what is up there for sure. I believe it's the mass fragment, but I could 100% be wrong. Oh my lord, Steam, get out of the way. I hate that you can't press shift and tab on any... I'll be honest, I thought it died at first there, and I was like, oh nice. That's that hole. I don't even need any of that. Right here? Is this a secret boss? What is this? Bright vein. Hey there, big boy. It didn't let me harpoon until I was already gone. The nice thing is I can heal here. And these guys just come right back, so... I don't know why I did that. I wonder. Nope. Well, I tried. Wait, I can just stand on these. Wait, I can bounce off that too? I have an idea. It helps if Hornet jumps. Okay, no, she can't climb up that. Wait, what? What are you supposed to do there? And of course, there's no bench either. Let me do it down here so my cocoon's right there and ready. Let me get the Reaper crest. I've got the claw on. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a memento. I wouldn't be mad about that. It's also good practice for bull crap and stuff here. Firstly, what's over here? Oh, cool. Noted, you can just fall through the crack. Why not? Hold on though, I feel like there might be something above this. Nope. Okay. I don't like that the other one just activates whenever it feels okay. Alright. Wait a minute. Alright. Moving on. So that was weird and... Oh, I see. You're supposed to. Okay. And you can stand up here. Or you can just fall for no apparent reason. I'm guessing we go up. There it is. There it is. Masked. Acquire all mask shards. Screw you. You all suck. Why are the only constants in this game freaking spikes, spikes, and more spikes? But the good news is, now that we have all the mask fragments, which, hold on, let me remove this, remove that real quick. Now that we have all of the mask fragments, and we almost have the last spool upgrade, we can do a lot more. But I think that'll be it for this episode. Unless you guys want to sit through and watch me grind out the rosaries and buy the last spool fragment, which would take unbelievable amount of time. So, until next time, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a wonderful day. Bye!